Hey everyone, welcome to the vlog. Today is actually the correct one, hopefully, and I didn't screw it up like I did yesterday. If you have no idea, I uploaded the previous day's vlog for yesterday, and today's video I did correctly. As confusing as that sounds, trust me, I was very confused myself. But if you haven't watched those couple videos, go do that. I told you guys yesterday. Go humor my mistake. But I gotta do a couple little hanging right here. And I gotta do the elbows. My dad actually crushed this thing. These all have hinges and they have little knobs, right? This has no hinge and no knob hole. And it goes right here. I don't know why that's there. I think it's because of electrical, but it's the dumbest thing. And the worst part is I have no idea because there's holes here how to put this stupid thing on there. Got them all up so far. The only issue is that some of these have not taken kindly to the paint job, so I've had to redo it, and it's been kind of a pain in the ass. But yep, locks in there and everything. Can't really open them without a thing, but okay, making progress. Go right here. It's got to be even and turn. If it turns, then it breaks. Oh, that one's gonna pop right out. Guarantee it. Yeah. Well, it is official. I have all the little elbows except the front ones because we still have to put the gates on there. But everything else is up. That was not easy. I have lost a lot of screws and I'm not surprised. This is the last one. I have to do the hinge and then I'm done and I can tag Allie in. By the way, we got a couple other shows for We the Kings that are getting booked, which is good because that means things as far as music will be getting better soon. All I know is that we have tentatively 4 shows. Don't know where they're at. I just got notification that that's what's going on right now. All right, so how am I going to do this? Yesterday, though, we got some good news from the radiologist, so that was nice. We'll talk about it a little bit later today because it's actually really cool. Hopeful. It's very hopeful news, I should say. Okay, let's do this. Last one. So see if it closes. Yep. Allie's turn.
Back in the RV today, Char obviously was putting up the rest of the cabinets, and now that they're up, which seems like a little backwards to people, but I saw the logic in why Char and his dad decided to put up the cabinets first. Now that they're up, I'm just gonna do one single coat on a lot of them, just so that it's all uniform and it looks clean. Char is like the one who kind of suggested doing it. It's going to be this wall, and we're going to make it like an accent wall, so I'm excited but nervous to see how that's going to turn out. Hopefully the artist in me really prevails. Alright, coats on all these. This one we're going to have a little bit of an issue with because in there a piece is like broken in the back right there that connects it, so we've been having an issue with this. Plus I have to do an extra coat on this bad boy, so I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do. There's some wires and important little pieces back there that are necessary for this bad boy to work. We're going to figure you out. We're gonna figure you out.
I keep telling you guys about trying to figure out how the heck we got that stupid cabinet up or how it makes sense. So I'm looking back at old videos. This one's from October like something. The only footage I have is a time lapse. So it's like one of those things like one every second. So it's almost impossible. I'm trying to figure this out slowly and figure it out. Plus it had that stupid light. Remember the light fixture? Looks like it just, yeah, it looks like it just fell off. And then it's got those little pegs. Oh man, this is gonna be hard. I lied, it's from June. Wow, we've been doing this for a long time. I came up here to check out my little vault of everything. I have every single video file from the past 13 years. Holy crap, have I been doing the vlogs for 13 years? Am I completely off of the record? Is it 13 years? I thought it was like, was it 10 or 11? I thought it was. Holy crap. 4.4 terabytes of files. Yeah, that's everything. Anyway, so unfortunately it is a time lapse. I found it, but it's slower here, so it's actually nicer. However, I'm still running into the same situation, sorry for the glare, where it looks like I just pull it and it just falls out. And then I look shocked, like, oh crap, I broke something.
Just to check your eligibility for this program,
Here we
Press 1
go.
now, otherwise hang up the call.
Thank you so much for waiting. This is Sarah here. How are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Courtesy call reminder for existing Spectrum customer who pay high bill these days. So we can provide them promotional prices. So you have all 3 services with Spectrum like TV, internet and phone.
I do.
And sir, what's your monthly bill?
It's about $220.
Do you also have the DVR service to record the show and watch it later?
What is a DVR? Is that the thing that records things? These people just don't learn. So far, I got her online for 15 minutes. I'm wasting her time for 15 minutes so far. What I'm doing is I'm looking at the amount of numbers that I'm supposed to have for things, so that way I'm actually convincing her. This is good. This is longer than yesterday. But now, she's the pleasant one. I mean, she's kind of a dick for doing this, but asking for socials? For Spectrum? Cable company?
Mention on the top left corner. You can see it there.
Yeah, okay.
Security code or security pin.
You're right, 6548. I apologize, I read it wrong. 20 minutes. So she came back and tried to verify my account number. I had that ready, but I didn't have the PIN number, so I just said that I had dyslexia, so I read the numbers wrong. And right now I'm on the line. Yeah, 20 minutes.
Sir, can you repeat your address, please?
The address, where the heck is it?
The apartment number?
It's not, it's a resident.
It's a single family home.
It's, yeah, it is a new home. It's actually for one of my favorite restaurants in Tampa that I used to go to when I went to school at USF, Taco Bus. I had to come up with something that was real.
Number, any floor, anything?
No, it's a house. You probably end up calling the restaurant down the street. That's why, if they cut out and you heard 5, that's probably what you ended up calling.
Okay, stay on that. Sir, what's the color of the house?
What's the color of the house? It's gray.
Yeah, great. And it's a single story or double story?
It's a single story.
Single. And sir, what's the cross street?
Cross street. Oh my gosh, I don't know that. The reason probably why is because I'm making this up, but I just want to say you're welcome for shortening your day a little bit and talking to me for 35 minutes. Take care.
That's fine. It's just a cross street required.
Oh, that's okay.
Nothing else. We are good to go.
Okay, take care. Have a great day. Good luck with your life. I just wasted that lady's, 40 minutes of that lady's time. Once again, I will keep filming these because they crack me up. She'll probably end up calling me back and say we got disconnected. That was a lot of fun, actually. Hey, where's your buddy? You see your lizard? Say hi, lizard.
Hi.
You want to see if he wants a stick? I like your bathing suit. Bye, lizard. What the heck was that noise? Anyway, my dad's a genius, so I went and looked at all those things, and it was obviously behind the light, but he suggested, since we have so many hinges and stuff because we removed so many cabinets, that I just make this a functional cabinet. So I'll just put some hinges on it, I'll drill a hole in there, put a little latcher in there, and just make a cabinet door. This is gonna work. I'm just gonna wait to do it because Allie is currently painting everything and I don't want to mess anything up. But I think this actually might be a doable thing. This is actually really cool. Dad, you're a genius.
We're safe. We're safe. It's okay? Is it over here? You don't think so? We're safe. I don't think the monster is. It's fine. Let's go. Hurry. Hi, how are you? He got you! You guys obviously know that Charles and I want to have another baby. That's our hope, if we can, if that's in the cards for us. Because of the fact that Charles had to go through radiation and chemo, we were told basically that our only way...
It was like advised.
Advised, that's a
that
great
the more
word, 'cause
successful.
it's not told. I was making the call yesterday, so that would be today. So today, Thursday, so you guys are seeing this, so yesterday, I had, at the beginning of the week, I had planned on making these calls and setting up
Getting things
appointments,
set up, yeah.
Figuring out what I needed to do. I was having this conversation with his radiologist and was basically saying, we want to have more kids, and we've been told that because I've had radiation, I have to do this route, blah, blah, blah. She basically stopped him and said, actually, you're going to have to talk to your doctor that deals with chemo, but...
Because it was isolated.
Because it was only isolated to his head.
So sacrifice the hair.
Mm-hmm. The radiation should not affect any else of his body, and it should be out of his system. Yeah. So like I just want to take a step back because I feel like people are going to say, well, don't you want to just be safe anyways? If some other doctor said this, why wouldn't you pay attention to that? Why are you just going to disregard it?
Because they're totally different doctors.
So they're totally different doctors who deal with two totally different things. So the doctor that told us this was not someone who specializes in radiation. They weren't even 100% sure, but I guess in our mind, there's multiple different people they talked to, and then the individual that we got information from about wanting to conceive more babies basically said because of his radiation that it's not the safest route. However, we needed to talk to the radiologist, and I think that what happened was we kind of got so caught up in the idea that our only route would be...
And we kind of got discouraged.
We genuinely thought that was like our only option, was doing something like a fertility treatment, utilizing what he put away and conceiving a baby if possible through fertility treatments.
Right. So right now we stand at like the radiologist has kind of given us like the explanation of that end of the thing. Mm-hmm. Now we have to talk to the doctor, the neurologist, I should say.
Okay, so this is why things are so crazy, but it's like because medicine is constantly changing and there's constantly
there's like more research and things like that.
And they have so much more detailed information than they did before. When we first talked about conceiving babies years ago, years and years ago, they basically told us that we should wait 3 years to conceive. When Charles went back on chemotherapy before he had found out that you had to found out that you had to get surgery, they said that typically once you end chemotherapy, you can start trying to conceive from 4 to 6 months following, but if you want to be super, super safe, you can wait 6 to 12 months. So basically, right now, where it stands, from what we understand...
We have some positive news.
So the positive news is the radiation does not affect... So it's already out of his system, which is even crazier. Like the radiation is
the half-life is like a lot shorter than we thought.
Once he completes his chemotherapy, as long as his doctor gives us like the A-OK, we can think about conceiving naturally. It's just...
Long story short, good news.
Yes.
We have good-ish
information.
We have good information that we're going to take to the doctor that I have in the next month or so. That's when we can really start talking about things with the doctor.
Obviously, the fertility treatments, they're not off the table.
Yeah, so that's kind of an option.
We're still prepared for, but it's something that, like, knowing that option is potentially available is really... I'm very thankful.
We have like backup plans, which is really nice to have.
It's nice to have a backup. That is a great way to say it. We don't know yet. Again,
we don't know
the full details, but that reassurance today from his radiologist was like really wonderful.
Yeah.
To know that the radiation.
Or yesterday.
Yes, yesterday. The radiation is not going to affect
that stuff. Which is honestly, that was the biggest one because after the chemo, I was like, oh, okay, it's still doable. And I've had friends that have gone through both of those things. Radiation, we really honestly thought that was like the killer. That was the done deal type of thing. I'm going to take that information, find out more, hope for positive feedback, and we just need you guys, your prayers and your hopes and your good vibes and all that stuff.
We wanted to share yesterday, but we were still kind of processing everything, and we were just... I'm debating on whether or not we should.
We wanted to talk about it, because we don't know the full situation, but we were so pumped about what we had. We had to say it off, get off of our brains, I guess you could say.
I have a question. This is going to be something that I want people out there who know someone maybe who's gone through radiation, and they've been trying to conceive or have conceived after radiation. Did they have it in isolated one spot, or was it like you told
full body
couldn't?
kind of thing?
I want to know if there's anybody that's actually had babies after having radiation and chemotherapy.
Yeah, it's actually really good information. Yeah.
Yeah, because I just,
Thank you so much for
regardless,
watching.
We have a beautiful baby.
Yeah, we have Remy. She's
One.
amazing.
I love her. And I'm very
exactly. So we want to say thank you. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and thank you for listening to us. And we're just getting so close to this RV and basically taking little Remy on a trip of a lifetime, hopefully. But anyway, We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.